So, Michael, you know what? We got to come to town, come to Kansas City next weekend, and this man is crazy funny. I mean, this
Absolutely.
Man, I mean, you like MADtv?
Well,
I mean, he is MADtv. He was MADtv. Aries Spears joins us here at RandyMillerRadio.com. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How you guys doing?
Doing real good. You've been to Kansas City a few times before, right?
Many a times. I've been there every year for the last 10, 15 years.
Now, did you ever play Stanford's?
Yeah, that was actually my first club when I came to Kansas.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's so funny, man. You do so many great impressions. I watched a comedy special of yours last night, and you seriously go after people.
Yeah, I think in a good-natured way, you know.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I love it though. How many years you been doing comedy?
32 years.
Is that right?
and here's the thing. Here's the thing, Aries. What's interesting about both you and Randy, I understand you started at the age of 14. Randy was on radio, believe it or not, at age 14. Is that right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And both of you, did you just need some attention?
I did.
14.
I did.
I think we knew what our calling was, you know?
I think so, too. Aries Spears is going to be here next weekend at Zona Rosa at the Improv, and that's a great place for comedy. Who do you like right now, Aries, in terms of comics that are out there that are just busting down the door?
I think Bill Burr is one of the best.
Sure.
Of course, Dave, I think, is the greatest of this generation. I love, God rest his soul, may rest in peace, the late, great Patrice O'Neill. Those are some of my favorites.
Yeah, and have you ever slapped another comedian in the face?
No, but I've faced the threat many a times.
Yeah.
Doing comedy, it just doesn't happen often.
What about now? You got a great podcast out there too, right?
Yeah, Spears and Steinberg.
Yeah. How's that for you?
It's going good, man. We're on our 4th year, and I think we're just getting better and better and finding more and more of an audience. And it's like uncut 100% Bolivian cocaine.
What do you think Eddie Murphy would think of that?
I don't know. Eddie's not the same Eddie from the 80s and the 90s. He's matured a lot. So, his comedy has kind of been a little bit watered down, but he's still one of the iconic geniuses.
Right. Yeah, he's up there, man. I mean, what is have you met any of the people that you do the impressions of?
Yeah, I've met a few of them. They're really good-hearted. They have a good-hearted nature about it. Imitation really is the greatest form of flattery. So right. I haven't run into anything I have to be worried about yet.
So you haven't run into Charles Barkley?
No, but I know he's a fan, and I know he likes when I've done him. So, and Charles is such a cool dude, man. So it's all in fun, man.
Yeah, I mean,
and I know Shaq O'Neal's been in the audience when you've had some fun with that character as well.
Yeah, Shaq's my man. Shaq's been on MADtv a couple times. I did the Shaq's All-Star Comedy Jam with Kevin Hart, D-Ray, and Cedric the Entertainer. Shaq's a lovable kid, man.
We just had Cedric the Entertainer on the show a few weeks ago. That guy is funny. That's a funny dude.
Yes, and extremely likable, man. Likable.
In fact, when I talked to him, he was in Dubai. He was in Dubai to see some performance of another comic. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, Cedric's big time, man.
Are you at a bookstore? Where are you?
The car wash.
Are you at the car wash?
Yeah.
That's pretty. Can you imagine if people at the car wash going, Aries Spears is here, and he's doing some kind of an interview? That's pretty good.
A squeaky clean show at that.
What kind of car do you have? What kind of ride do you have?
A stereotypical Cadillac.
So what was that? What was that? Aries Spears.
Mm-hmm. He's got an encyclopedia of impersonations.
Right.
The only one I could make out was Aries, not in a great mood.
He actually wasn't even the funniest guy at the car wash.
Right.
I don't know.
Got anybody on speed dial, Randy? That was...
Yes. Let's get somebody with a pulse. Let's call
Please.
Nate Herron.
Oh, Nate the Great.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Woo!
That's good. I know, man. That's
That's pretty funny.
Right. I like that. It'll be a lot funnier than Aries Spears.
Okay, I sent him an email.
All right. Hey, are you going to record it?
Yeah, it's recording right now.
Oh, no.
I've already started it. I got the whole thing. It's just that first part. The first part.
I knew there was trouble when it was.
Sorry, I freaked out.
But while we're taking this break, this is a good lesson for you and I. And I know
take a
something.
break. There's Nate.
Okay, wow. But I was just saying, if we talk over a smidge, it cuts them out on Zoom. Do you notice that? Even if we breathe,
Really?
it cuts the
There we
vocal
go.
out.
You guys hear me?
Watch that. Andy, talk to us. Andy, tell us about.
Check,
There's Nate.
check 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to figure out how to switch my my phone so I can just talk on it and not be on speakerphone.
No. We got to have
better.
the video. We have the video,
Oh.
Nate.
Yeah, we want the whole thing. We want the entire.
That's the best part of the show is your Worlds of Fun.
we want the entire Nate experience.
All right. Are you wanting to ride that again?
That's good.
I
love it.
You can ride the Scrambler if you want.
What,
Phone call, possibly, if he can figure this out.
what's he riding?
Hey, can you go find those Indian kids and have them tell me how this works? Why don't you go back to the Scrambler, guys? I'm going to sit here and be 100 years old.
We just did an interview with Aries Spears. You know who that is?
Yeah. He's a funny dude.
Well, you would think so.
Hey, Nate, are you able to turn your video on?
I'm trying.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Can you get one of the boys to do it?
I can mute my audio. Oh, here we go.
There we go.
All right. There
Start
it is.
my video.
Hey! Yes. Yes.
Now I can't see. There we are.
All right.
We're in Vomit Central.
That's great.
So my youngest.
No,
I
don't
know, I could
don't
probably
say anything
it.
yet. Don't say anything
Yeah.
yet. Don't say anything yet. Are you ready, Andy?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, intro this time.
Yeah. Use the intro.
Randy Miller and Michael Seward on randymillerradio.com.
People say the blues is just a good man feeling bad. I don't know about you, that's not the kind of blues I have. I'm a bad man. I'm feeling good. Yes, I'm a bad man. Let's get that understood.
We're going to go from a bad man feeling good to a man who is sweating intensely at Worlds of Fun in about 1,004 degrees. Ladies and gentlemen, Nate Herron, who is the executive producer of the National Defense Radio Show, yes, firm salute, and also the PA voice of every sports team in the world,
Everything.
joins us here at randymillerradio.com. Nate, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Is that what you want? Is that what
Yeah,
I need
exactly. That's the only thing with Nate. You can't take.
Then we can live stream me getting taken away by men in white coats at Worlds of Fun.
Exactly.
Just,
You're there with
screaming into my phone.
You're there with your boys, right?
Allegedly, they are running around. I've got an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old. Big news in the Herron household today.
Oh,
The 6-year-old
ran away.
rode the detonator.
Oh, wow.
He rode the Timberwolf.
Wow.
He rode the Bamboozler. They've ridden this Scandi Scrambler thing like 4 times. We were here a couple of weeks ago,
Scandy
and he
Scrambler.
rode the Bamboozler twice, and then he rode the Scandy Scrambler twice. And I was about to do a cheek swab on the way home to see if he was actually my kid. And then he threw up in the bushes, literally right over from where I'm standing right now.
There you go.
And I was like, he's definitely my child.
There
So,
you go.
yeah.
You know, it's funny. We had Chef Renee Kelly on last week, and she rode the Bamboozler. That was a different show.
Different thing.
Yeah.
Nate, help me out with your 6-year-old, because when I was at Worlds of Fun at that age, the bar to ride those kind of rides were up here.
That's
and my head's
right.
here.
Yeah.
Did you just bring like a booster seat along and kind of help him out?
No, I just have giant children. My wife is not super short. I'm not super short. So the 8-year-old can ride anything here, but won't. And we also rode the Steel Hawk. I have never been on the Steel Hawk until today.
Hawk.
It's that giant, it goes 301 feet in the air.
Wow.
Gently spins you around and lets you see greater Jackson and Clay County and hallucinate that you're also seeing Miami County down in Kansas. But the worst part of that is some kid kicked his socks off in the middle of the ride, and watching them float down to earth 300 feet just kind of.
As soon as they don't float down to earth, they weigh about 70 pounds once they hit, and they land on somebody's head. What is it a little warm out there?
It's not terrible because it's been overcast today, but you know, I pick my spots as a fat guy who doesn't like being hot. I pick my spots very carefully, and it's been warmer, but it's definitely been cooler. So a lot of youth groups here today.
Is
so
that
I'm seeing
right?
a lot of very awkward, stilted romantic passes going on as well.
Sounds horrible.
A lot of wistful looks that aren't just funnel cake related.
Sounds seriously horrible. So let me ask you about this, because the Detonator is the one ride that I will not ride at Worlds of Fun.
No?
No, the Detonator. Is that the one that goes up and then down?
It goes up and it goes down, and if I can get him off the ride here, I could have Simon explain to you why it's not something you should be scared of.
No, good, because
it only goes up about 100. I don't know how high it goes.
Right.
But there's 2 of them. It's been working, and that's been there since the 90s. You know, I just realized we got off the Viking Voyage a little bit. Do you guys know how old Worlds of Fun is? This is a paid Worlds of Fun thing. I'm going to get my check from them once it's up. They're celebrating, I think, 1973.
Jack Stedman and Hunt family, right?
Right. They no longer own it. It's owned by the folks from Cedar.
Right. Cedar
Point.
Yeah.
What are those people up in Akron? But you know, the Viking Voyager is original to park. It'll be 50 years old next year.
Wow.
So
and they've done 0 renovations to it.
So here's what's funny about that. There was talk and official press releases from the Cedar Fair, Cedar Point, Cedar Park, whatever the hell they're called, that they had renovated the tracks on the Timberwolf to make it ride smoother. And that is a lie.
Yeah. I never have associated the ride Timberwolf and smooth at all.
I hadn't ridden it since the late 90s, and if it was rougher 3 years ago than it was today, they probably were able to just melt down all the fillings that had come out of people's mouths and make nails with them.
When you exit that ride, Nate, and you see Cleveland Chiropractic as you exit signs, that gives you a heads up.
And did you hear Roger Carson over there?
They have gotten rid of all the voices.
No.
It's very corporate here now, very buttoned up. They don't want
to ride the Mamba.
I don't know. I'm afraid to go to the airport now and have the message read to me that I shouldn't let a stranger repack and stow my bags for a nickel.
Kathy Quinn.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, the Mamba's about to strike.
So Randy just teed up a minute ago. I mean, you do every sports, whatever.
How many teams do you do the public address announcing for?
I am the full-time announcer for, I've done the Kansas City Comets the longest.
Okay.
The indoor soccer team. I've done the Kansas City T-Bones and now Monarchs, who are on the road up in Lincoln before the All-Star break, which is why I'm able to come out and act like a normal human.
Champion Monarchs.
The champion Monarchs.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Batting for the All-Star right fielder, number 15, Gabby Guerrero.
Here's the kids. Every time I go, here's parenting tip for free. You dress your kids in identical colored shirts so that you can find them
That's right.
easily. They appear to be enjoying themselves or having a Powerade sugar-induced seizure, one of the two.
Have you spent several $100s on food?
I haven't spent a red cent today because we have the season pass. And then I got the thing where you get the drink. You just show them your face and look sad, and they give you a drink every 15 minutes.
Right.
So,
all right, continue the list.
It's not Epcot. So, all right. So, the Monarchs. I do the Current, the women's professional soccer team.
That's the hottest team in Kansas City right now.
They are not doing much wrong over there.
Yeah, they're doing.
And then middle of season last year, I got hired on at Arrowhead to do PA for the Chiefs. So
and soon to be Major League Lacrosse, which is
we'll see.
To town.
We'll see. I know people who have worked in lacrosse before. I know they have goalies.
Right.
I know it's a Native American sport that's usually played by upper middle class white kids now.
Right.
So
exactly.
In the National Kickball League, I hear has been in touch.
What?
The National Kickball League, Nate.
I'll have to check with my agent on that
one. That red rubber bouncy ball. Can you imagine Nate's voice?
Oh man! Can you give us just a little sample of some of that PA work?
So, which sport do we want?
I mean, I think just go through the list.
Well, your average, we got a bunch of people here in public,
good.
so I'm going to really treat all of them.
And start with the player's name or something. How about let's go with the Monarchs for starters?
Yeah, let's go with the Monarchs.
Who's up to bat?
For the Monarchs, what's funny is we've got a lot of guys who were in the majors recently, and the All-Star game's coming up, and the Monarchs had 9 players voted to the All-Star roster, which is a lot. And so the last couple of weeks, Matt Adams, who won a World Series with the Washington Nationals, played with the Cardinals. He comes at the bat and like, now batting the All-Star designated hitter, number 12, Big City, Matt Adams.
Yes.
There we go.
Did he play? He played for St. Louis.
Yes. He played for the Cardinals along with Pete Kozma, the shortstop, who's also on the team.
And he just turned 70. Did he turn 70? Or is that next week?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
He looks a little younger than that by about half a century.
So Matt Adams is on the team. All right. So what about the Current? I mean, the Current's got to have some great names.
Oh, yeah.
They've got Lola Bonta and Desiree Scott, who are long-time Kansas City players. They were here in Kansas City as part of FCKC.
Oh, yeah.
FC Kansas City. They went to Utah. They became the Utah Royals. I think that was just a twist of the knife. It's like, hey, Kansas City, we have your team. We call them the Royals now.
Right.
But Lola Bonta is probably one of my favorite people to announce. She's married to one of the Sporting players. So they do a lot of work there out at Children's Mercy Park. But, you get her. She's wearing number 10 this year, I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen a roster in a while. They've been on the road a long time.
So
we just kicked the ball to her. What's going on?
So, how does that sound?
Let's see. Kansas City current goal scored by number 10, Lola Bonta.
Yes!
There we go.
It's pretty good.
We're already Fridaying children away. Good. Say hi to the folks from Iowa who are now calling the authorities and leaving.
Right.
The problem is what's really exciting for me at Arrowhead and so surreal. Like I just got the list saying, hey, this is the games you're working, and it's all of them, is I do all the non-game stuff. So it's the please welcome, national anthem, or the crew that flew the stealth and the flyover, or I don't think my favorite one we've got is we have a sponsored deal from a liquor company, a good one, where we give them a bottle of water. That's the most fun I have the entire time, because you get everyone, we're giving you something from a highly respected liquor company. It's a 12-ounce bottle of water. Enjoy.
So Nate, let's just assume that Randy and I are going to do the national anthem at Arrowhead.
Yeah.
We're walking onto the field now.
There you go.
All right. What do you want to be introduced as?
Just the regular guys.
Randy Miller, Michael
Okay.
Seward, Randy Miller.
You want
Radio.
Michael Seward?
I think
All
our
right.
singing name is the regular guys.
Are we doing a sporting event here in Kansas City? Or are we doing it somewhere down in the South, shocking y'all style? I mean, how are we doing this?
Yeah,
Are we prepared? Is
shock and
anyone
awe.
kneeling in the
Shock
middle
and
of
awe,
this?
because we're also wearing some special headgear.
All right, so we'll say, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand as you're able and join Michael Seward in singing the Canadian national anthem. Now he has to sing. Turnabout's fair play.
That's right. That's right.
And now for our nation's anthem, it's Randy Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
not very exciting.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Well,
it's pretty. I mean, after the Canadian national anthem, what can be? What can be?
It's a fun one. My favorite is when we don't have an anthem singer and we have a well-meaning intern find a copy of O Canada, and they get the full version. They get the Iron Butterfly and a Guy to DeVito link version, and there's nothing more fun than having to cut off a national anthem in the middle of it.
Right. Well, it is Canada.
But there's a third verse to this one. I mean, truth be told, the Star Spangled Banner has, I think, more verses, but don't quote me on that. I'm not running for office. So.
Well, listen, I have a buddy of mine that I went to high school with. I may have told you this. He is the PA guy for the University of Tennessee Volunteers at Neyland Stadium. The only time I've been in the booth with him and been witness to his work, one time when he was introducing the ROTC, okay, and he got it wrong. This is the only time. I'm sitting right beside him, and he goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ROT," and he get TC. Ladies and gentlemen, the ROTC, and I mean, he turns 9 shades of red. You know, it's like he's so proud to, you know, I'm there in the booth with him, and he's.
Oh yeah.
I said, well,
not as bad as Steve Harvey.
It happens.
It's just
I mean,
2 letters.
It happens at all levels. I think we saw that last year with the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. Like, we go.
Right.
Jim Nantz introduces me live on the air. I'm all excited. I can't hear anything but my producer in my ear telling me what to say, and I say it, and then Shanti's mic doesn't work. You know, that sort of thing happens. Or at halftime, we do a halftime show, and James Brown starts talking. Yeah, and then I introduce the Applebee's Bourbon Steak guy, and then I'm on the Tonight Show the next night.
Right,
so
right. That was the game where the music was just it just drowned out the entire halftime discussion.
It was Listen, I'm a fan of everyone, but
is that your hand?
That's not my hand.
That's
another
odd.
hand. This is my child's hand.
Hey,
the one who won't ride anything. Ollie, come here. Ollie Simon. This is Simon. Simon who rode
the
Steelhawk. He rode the Detonator. He rode the Timberwolf. They're dressed in matching orange shirts, so I can find them in the crowd if I need to. You want to tell him what was your favorite ride you rode today?
Favorite ride?
No.
He doesn't know. That's pretty standard.
Okay. What about Ollie?
The Spinning Dragons.
Oh, we're going to ride the Spinning Dragons. That's news to Daddy.
Oh, that's good. Has Dad been riding the rides also?
Have I been riding rides today?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I don't ride the spinny ones because Dad doesn't like to drive with vomit on his shirt. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Well, we'll let you go play, but thank you, Nate. Thanks for.
Fun. Come out and see us. Monarchs are going to be back in town next weekend. We got MU night on Friday night. And we got KU night on Saturday. What I'm really excited about on Saturday is we are doing, and I get to announce the RJ Iguana's hot sauce eating competition.
Oh, when is Kiss Your Sister night?
And then there's post-game fireworks. So you're going to have someone who was in the competition having their fireworks in the bathroom, and then we will have literal pyrotechnics out there at the field on Saturday. So should be a good time.
I know you don't have the full calendar in front of you, but when is Kiss Your Sister night?
That was in April, preseason. preseason.
All right.
So,
All right, Nate, as we wrap up, you already heard Roger Carson used to do keep your arms and legs in, and the mama's about ready to strike.
The mama's
we,
about
we
ready
got to
to
hear
strike.
Nate Herron's got to start doing the voices out there.
I know.
Hit us with a spinning dragon.
I need to start angling for that. I'm going to start with a public bathroom over at Loose Park, and then I'm going to work my way up from there. So
you got to give us a spinning dragon. Randy and I just sat down on the spinning dragons. We want to hear your voice. What are you telling us?
See, I don't know. I've never ridden the spinning dragon. We're going live to the spinning dragons.
Okay, all right.
It's where the Orient Express used to be.
Okay.
And it's what they call a mouse coaster. It's teeny tiny, but it also spins around in the air. So
I wish you would.
My announcement, if it was just for me, was please welcome to Spinning Dragons, Nate Herron. Try not to vomit in anyone's face. Thank you.
I love it.
I wish you would just you just go up to a stranger that's getting ready to board the spinning dragon and go, please step out of the seat.
I need to explain to my child we can't get drinks out of the vending machine because Dad didn't bring his wallet with him. They're cashless here, so I have to go and scan something.
That's right.
He'll figure out long enough or be taken home by a family who will explain it to him.
I was going to say, I mean, it's just thirst. Hey,
live for Worlds of Fun.
Thanks, Nate.
It is a world of fun. See you guys.
Good to see you, man. That was good.
Oh,
that was fun.
Funnel cakes around. Round of funnel cakes.
Yeah, just at the randomly. I bet I could do this during a Monarchs game if you were taping
That'd
at
be
night.
cool.
At some point,
That would be
I'd have to have an intern hold the camera probably.
Oh
but
man, that would be cool.
I hope the audio is all right.
Oh,
you know how I am with cell
great.
phone audio.
I know. You'll listen back to it and go, nah, it's really.
Yeah, we can't air that, Randy. I'm sorry.
Not really good. No, that was great, Nate.
All right, we'll see you later.
You're the man.
Thank you. Thanks, buddy.
RandyMillerRadio.com